And hello everyone, I greet you back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. Sorry for the long skip in those, but my video got trashed and I was really discouraged to do this one. Okay, Candy Cheng watches you closely as you walk across the whatever, this restaurant pylon. As you approach, Lieutenant leans in, bring him mouth close to the trade boss's ear. Cheng smiles and nods, her eyes never leaving you. Her rusty voice rolls from somewhere deep. I've heard from Bao. He got my message very clearly. But he also says there was a bloodshed, and I specifically told you to let them live. Her bottom eyes are like tiny lumps of coil. I'm disappointed. What to say? Yeah, I killed a guy, but I didn't really knew he was one of he belonged to her. It was like a side quest where a guy stole some money from an old man and I wanted to retrieve it. But he told me fuck off and I killed him. Couldn't be helped. Nah, it was... Okay, I suppose, yeah, if they got in my way. You screwed up, plain and simple. Can you begin stacking Mojo's tiles? Okay. Those weird words. Yeah. Nonetheless, I expected you to be a bit sloppy. It's partly why I sent you. So she kinda wanted to have some bit of blood. What? Part of the message was on that stick. She eyes you closely. And part was the messenger. Both didn't rate sending real Shadowrunners to deal with him. So your sloppy handling of the job helped to prove my point. Okay, good to be of service, I suppose. Kinda stares at you a moment, reviving your tone. My message was delivered, and Strangler Bao is back in the fold, earning for me. As far as I'm concerned, our transaction is complete. While you were gone, I set the wheels in motion to wipe your identities. I'm sorry, I shouldn't drink this tea before I record. It really messes with my throat. She pulls out her PDA, stabs her bottom with a inquint fingernail. The order has been sent. Shit! Click too fast. Damn it! Who's exhales heavily. His eyes remain focused, straight ahead, but his shoulders sag. Well, I guess that's done, or... Nah, I think that's the best thing to say. We will figure a way out, Duncan. Yeah, well, that's done. Yeah, I guess so, but I'm not. Wu pulls himself up to his full height. Whoever gave the kill order on Carter also focused us to give up our identities, and took Raymond. Wu sets his jaw thin. That's all I can think about. The finding who did this, finding Ray. Okay. Candy Cheng holds upper hand. While I was working to get your sins burned. Sins, what a nice shortening. But I also had my network look into Raymond's black disappearance. She sets a PDR on the major table facing you. The trade boss's tongue slips from her mouth as she looks over the top, hunting for the right button on its upside down interface. She finds it and looks up at you again. I have news to share with you, my darlings. The, the kind you won't like. Raymond Black is dead. She she taps the bottom and record a newscast appears on the screen. Raymond's photograph appears on the screen. Behind a reporter standing on the docks in Victoria Harbour. It's a picture you have seen before, a professional portrayal taken of a press release about a youth center he was opening in the Redmount Barrens. At the Raymond's photo are the words "Seattle man killed." Another shooting involving the police department. A Seattle community organizer and industrial engineer was apparently shot and killed while resisting arrest in Victoria Harbour last night. HKPDF police report that the UKS man Raymond Black was having erratically and would not respond to police orders to surrender. To additional information regarding Black or why he was traveling to Hong Kong are available. Police have stated that due to his the shooting's proximity to last night's shootout with the White Star, the investigation must remain confidential and no other details are being revealed at this time. Candy Chang taps the bottom again and the video closes. Boo puts his hands on his face. This just keeps getting worse. I definitely wasn't. You're right, Auntie. that was news I did not like. Raymond dead. Wu puts his head over his mouth. Hand over his mouth. Damn it! Trying to process the information. He sways, and for a moment it looks as if he is going to pass out. Oh, he put down his goggles. Isabel reaches out to touch Wu, thinks better of it, and pulls back her hand. Sorry for your loss. I never had a father, so I don't know what it's like to lose one, but sorry. Son of a bitch, Raymond's dead. Nah. Raymond does the same. You okay, Duncan? I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna be okay for a long time, Xenopath. Kenny Chang taps the video taps the video closed. She hunts around the keypad and selects another button. I'm afraid that's not all, my darlings. This is security footage from Victoria Harbour from last night. You will find it contains contradiction. Oh. Isn't this like the opening video? I mean, those guys are coming in, guns blazing into a restaurant. The PDR shows silent, grainy video footage of Raymond sitting in a tea shop, flanked by two guards. He looks down at something in his hand, completely distracted. The footage continues, and the cameras display several black coat figures entering the field of view. From different angles, guns ready. A tall, sharply dressed man in a suit walks bricks brusquely towards Raymond, flanked by two more. Raymond stands to face him, and the camera gets a clever view of the suit-faced white plastic. Does he wear a mask? Huh. In public, I mean, that's kind of suspicious. His guardsmen turn to draw weapon, and muzzle flashes erupt from all sides. One of Raymond's guards goes down, and his submachine gun fires wildly, hitting the camera. Wu puts his hand on the table and leans in. Those weren't cops, and Raymond wasn't resisting arrest. What's with the guy's face? Gabble reached out to stroke the red patches on her shoulder. Is that a mask? It doesn't look like a mask. It looks like some sort of semi-ridged plastic implant. Real craftsmanship. She pushes out her lower lip in appreciation. Quite a fashion accessory. Oh, this is like... I don't... Sorry, I'm kinda drifting off here of the story, but there is... in the 30k novels, in the Warhammer 30k, sorry, there's this novel, Mars, and there's like this guy, and he is a complete cyborg. He's like only like for 50% human, and everything around him is like plastic, and he can change his appearance so he can be better of a politician, to better manipulate people. That's kind of interesting. I mean, the comparisons here. It's also it's also the kind of fashion accessory that stands out in a crowd. This guy's either a fool or an arrogant son of a bitch. He suts his jaw thin. Either way, I'm going to find him. Candy Chan watches intently. I believe you. Wu stands back and turns to you. What now? Oh, we stay in the shadows in one. Nope. We find plastic basement and track him somewhere private. Yeah, I think that's that's the best reply to Wu. Chang's eyes sparkle. I like the way you think. That is exactly what I would do. But how? I'm afraid there are some facts you are going to have to face. She puts on a grave face, damn it. You are alone in this country. No network, no money, no identity. I can protect you from the police, but how would you go around discovering that happened to Raymond without me? Well, how would you survive? Candy wipes her hands across the stack of tiles, spreading the ivory clawed pieces across the table. You have had a very long night, my sweeties. Sweets. Very long. And frankly, you all look like shit. Rest now. I promise your safety in my town for the night. We will talk about plastic face men tomorrow. Candy gestures to Gobble and Isabel. Ladies, go find our new friends a place to bed down in that rat nest squad boat you call home. We will all talk after you have slept. Figure out our next steps forward together. Damn it. Steps together. Yes, Auntie. Yes, Auntie. Thank you for help, Auntie. Can I ask you a question? Red Nest Squad mode? No, I think thank you for help. That's be nice. Of course, my sweets. Katie Chang smiles and black to bottom eye flashes cold. What are friends for? Kinda don't like this. The facets of meaning in this one sentence. What are friends for? But still, this kind of friend which is trying to keep in contact and always asks for money, and there's can I talk to anyone, or are they all like go talk to her because I don't want to talk to you, as long as she doesn't give green light. I'd like to look at your tag. Shops closed, get lost. Wow. Okay, I see. Let's go to the boat. I'm on the boat, Oh, okay. You two can break here for a while. She nods with her nose towards the hatch. You have each got a head to take care of your necessaries. Try to knock before you enter someone else, okay? Okay. Seriously. That dwarf is on private business. I know the drill. Who nods towards you? Who turns to you? Stinks of fish, just like that place we squatted at on Leary Avenue back when we were kids. The one with that Stain family, and the dog. I remember being a dump. It being a dump. You hated that dog. They were good people. You hated that dog. He kept digging out my food stash. No matter where I hid it, he did find it and scarf down a week's month of grab. He wipes his nose with a gloved hand. Still, it was sad that what happened to him and the family. No one should go out that way. I suppose we will never know what happened to them. He stretches and his spine pops like a handful of firecrackers. I think I have been up for something like 56 hours straight. Okay, need some sleep, mate. Not good for you. Yeah, not good for you. He drops his arms, and this has been one shit stain of a day. Time to end it. Yep. The orc turns to you. Raises an eyebrow. Anything you need before I leave you to it? Is it just you and Isabel living here? Yeah. Gobblesmouth groups up a bit. Now that Nightjaw and Gunshot are gone, it's just us. The squeal of metal grinding on metal rips through the boat. It sounds like it's coming from the level below. And the creepy Russian guy. Let me guess, he's the villain. He's the true villain. Creepy Russian guy renting the engine room downstairs. Nothing to worry about. He mostly keeps to himself. He checks PDA. He will stop soon. He's unusually quiet by now. Is there a place for my stuff? Yeah, check the locker over there. You can stash your stuff in it. No one will touch your things in there, and it's a lot bigger than it looks. Endless space. Unlimited space. How did you get your hands on this place? I'm gonna grab. Nope. How do people like us get our hands on anything? We found it. Okay, wait. We found it. You found it empty? He sweeps his eyes across the cabin. The doubt is painted on his face. Somebody abandoned a primal player. I'm sorry. Abandoned a prime piece of real estate like this. She shrugs. Close enough. It was full of BTL junkies. BTL? What the hell is this? When we came across it, they were completely wiggled out on some multiplayer cyber game. Ah, okay. I'm not sure they ever chipped out of it. Oh, a cyber game? Is it like, like in all those animes, gets your brain sucked into this thing, whatever. They were completely emaciated, okay, stewing in pillars of their own shit. Oh the eyes that sunk into their skulls. Pretty gruesome stuff. Yeah. They racked up a killer score, though. Okay. Rough. True, they had the moves. Should have hang on IV while they have while they were playing, though. Turns out not trotting is interruptible. Okay. Ah shit, I haven't read what I just said. Damn it. She shrugs. Nitro run them out. Not sure what happened to them after that. Anyway, it's our own. Auntie Chang say so. All but the engine room, you mean? Right, everything but that. Auntie rents it for under us. Out of... That must have pissed you off. She shrugs. Whatever, we haven't used it. As long as the downstairs neighbor keeps to himself, he can have the lower level, especially if it keeps Auntie Chang happy. I'm gonna grab some... Yeah. Good. Good. You look like you could use it. We will go see kindly in the morning. Figure out our next move. Okay. So let's talk to the creepy Russian guy. Nope. Wait, can't I go down? And that's not what I wanted. Is there a way down? Where's the way down? Do I have to... do you have to say... Duncan, do I have something to say? Hey, Sarah, I got some things I gotta take care of. Let's talk later. Okay. Let's see how this whole thing develops. Still can... Am I blind or something? Maybe I can do it tomorrow. I hope. Yeah, let's take a break. Go to sleep. You climb into the coat and warm your way under the sheets. They have been stashed stiff as boards, but you have slept beneath wars. The lies and bed bugs that played you old prison. Okay, played your old prison cell are mercifully absent here, and the salt air is fresher than the raincoats sink of the Redmond Barrens. The movement you the moment your head hits the pillow, exhaustion sets in. You can barely keep your eyes open. Sleep warms over you like a warm bath, and everything goes black. Oh? That was cryptic, to say the least. The dream is suffocating. The shifting tunnel of glass and steel, with that towering stillhold of dark majesty, the shadowy doorway, and the teeth. They snap at you, they heel at your heels. You claw your way back to consciousness. Open your eyes to... Yeah, damn it, I'm sorry. You open your eyes to Duncan looking over you. He shakes your shoulder roughly. Xenopath, come on Xenopath, wake up. We got to go to Candy, talk to Candy Chang. To Candy. Kindly. Damn it. The others have already left. That one... was a truling? Yeah, I suppose that. He lets go of your shoulder and smiles. He was sucking your thumb pretty hard. Fuck you. I'm sorry. Had to grab a drink. Sounds nasty. Old habits die hard. I miss my blanket. Sounds nasty. Not the visual I was hoping for this morning. He lets go and cooks a tumbler in the hedge. I gotta go. Have been trying to wake you up for a while now. You were thrashing around in your sleep. Crashing around? Thanks. Let's get moving. That one. Glad you did it. I was having one hell of a nightmare. He reaches up and rubs the back of his neck. Yeah, I didn't sleep well either. I had a bad dream last night too. What about? He shrugs. I never remember my dreams all that well. It was probably motion sickness. To you, not used to sleeping on a boat. I woke up a little while ago and hit the head when I came back and woke you. Are you doing okay? I will survive. His fingers hit a knot he winches. But man, nothing's gone right since we stepped foot in this country. I will tell you something though, and this is after a full night of sleep. I don't believe Raymond's dead. I hope you're right, but I'm gonna say that it doesn't look good. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to say. I'm right. I think about it. That statement from the cops on the newscast could be fake. Ours was, and that surveillance footage, we never saw Raymond get shot. The camera was hit by stray gunfire. The passion in his intense, his passion is intense but contained, focused. Raymond's alive. It's not above, I know it. Make a good case. Nah. He smiles. His teeth are white and straight and perfect. Should be a should be a detective instead of a headbuster, right? His smile fades. God, I feel like I'm 12 years old again. 12 years old, squirting on a stinking traveler. My partner's gone, Raymond's gone, hell, I'm gone. I don't even have a name anymore. And now I can't even go to sleep and hide from it all without having a nightmare. His jaw tightens, his teeth grind so loud you can hear it. What else is gonna be taken away from me? Hold it together, Duncan. You still nothing. I think I'm here, Duncan. I'm not going anywhere. Wu's mouth tightens. Too soon, Zeno. Yeah, I mean, we were gone, so yeah. He checks his watch. Gobble and Isabel left while ago. We should get going too. She see what that trade lady has to say. Okay, let's move out. Oh yeah, so he will stay next to me. Good. Actually wanted to talk to this creepy Russian guy, but I suppose you can't talk to the main villain instantly. I mean, this would be so cliche to have the creepy Russian guy to be the villain. Oh, she has someone kneeling there. Kindly place reeks of stale cigar smoke and fresh urine. The clinking of mahjong tiles is strangely absent. In this place is a lone murmur of laughter and an air of eager anticipation. All eyes are focused on on the groaning figure kneeling bloody and bound at the feet of Candy Chang. She beckons to him with her fingers, and he struggles towards her. The loud rustling of the plastic trap cracking under his knees as he moves. His pants are wet with fear. You mean with urine? And no, a Catline torch lights on the table at Chang's right hand. Kindly Chang ignores the scene. She behaves as if it's all right in the world. How did you sleep, my little ones? Like a baby, no. Not well, had a bad dream. Fine, thanks. What's this guy doing on the floor? She indicates the kneeling man with an incline of nose. Shitbird here is a plain clover cop. He snuck onto the area last night while you were sleeping, hoping to find you and kill you before his competent got to you first. God damn it! Let me grab a drink. My man found him outside the traveler you were sleeping on. They saw that you rested was undisturbed, and that your location remained a mystery. She nods her head back towards the pillar of meat standing behind her. Okay, you can thank Mr. Bow for that. Oh, so he is actually a really loyal guy, if you give him the reason for it, I suppose. Let's see. Thank you for safety, Mr. Bow. Yeah, I suppose that's the thing to say. Or so you're on night watch right now, but buddy, thanks. Yeah, I suppose. So let's be nice. Boy inclines his head 1/4 of an inch. She addresses the bloody man on his knees. Now, shitbird, tell my friends here what you told me. I didn't know anything. I swear, we just got the orders in last night. He pushes his head towards you and Wu from the floor, struggling to keep his balance. Somebody high up wants those two dead. The whole department is on it. I didn't know anything else. Someone from high up? The woman lifts her foot, tips his chin with the toe of her shoe. How high? The cop looks up at her, looks around at the room filled with trade soldiers. One of them opens his coat and shows the cop something inside. He closes it slowly and winks. The cop drops his head to his chest. All the way up. It seems it's someone in the conceal. Someone in the executive council wants those two dead? Chang spits on him with a sneer. Fuck your ancestors to the 90th generation. Give me the truth. The cop wears his splice. He never lifts his head. It is the truth, madam. I swear. No, whoever it was labeled them as terrorists. We are to terminate with extreme prejudice. Kenny Chang's shuffles closer to the kneeling cop, reaching down and stroking his head toward her hand with her hand. Then she slowly digs her fingers into his scalp. She pulls back hard until his chin points high. The trade boss leans it close and searching his eyes with her own. That's all he got. She lets go of his head and smooth his breeze cut. Get her with her hand. For whatever reason, last night someone on the executive council of the Free Enterprise Zone ordered the High Kong police forces to kill two nobodies from Seattle. I found that fascinating, don't you? Not really. Cooperatives can just order the cops to kill them. Yes, but terrorists? That's some messed up shit. Not really. Cooperatives can just order the cops to kill people here. Ken Cheng smiles knowingly. Corporations is is so ingrained in our society that we don't even see it as corruption. Corruption. That. If a street vendor can get. Wait. As I know it, with the whole thing. Wait, I'm not sure. Hong Kong is. It isn't in Japan. In Japan, isn't it? I know that in Japan it's so that the Yakuza, they are really. That's true. The Yakuza are really integral part of the society, you could say, because in the history they have been kind of the watch of the city, more or less. I mean, in some time there were those clans, and they always protected the city they were in. So that's kind of true. Let's see how this whole thing evolves. But I'm not sure where Hong Kong is. It is the place in China, isn't it? It's like this island city. I'm not sure, but yeah. If a street vendor can get out of a centric sanitary situation by buying a cup of tea for 5 9, imagine what a megacorp can do. Oh yeah. Seattle isn't like Hong Kong. There the megacorps control the government. Here the corps are government. Oh shit. That's not good. I mean, the thing with controlling the government, it's more or less even now true, because if a smart politician wants to stay a politician and kind of keep his post, he will fall more or less to corruption, because if he spends too much money on the good things, he can spend it on the things he needs to stay in his office. And his enemies, I would say more. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, let's stay with enemies. He can spend the money on keeping his enemies at bay. So yeah, this is how corruption is made, and this part is really true. But if a corporation is part of the government, this is really bad. I mean, you can manipulate things into having, for example, a monopoly. And this is the greatest shit you just can imagine. That's why exclusives are shit, in my opinion, because there's no competitive things, and competitive, I mean, yeah, you have only one choice, and the others are kind of locked away. So yeah, you can decide how the whole thing runs and stuff. The exact conceal is chosen by the corporate board of government. They're basically the and executive branches of the High Kong government in one tiny package. 8 people call all the shots. Neat and efficient. Candy Chang steps back from the cop and lights one of thin black cigarettes. Sorry, gonna take a sip of my tea. For the wage slaves and the civilian sheep, the corporation are a pantheon of gods who wield absolute power. She looks around the room, but not for us. I am the the god from below. Yeah, I would love if she would say that. The tried woman takes a long pull of a cigarette and tips her ash on the kneeling man's head. Wow. Who else knows about my guests? Visit to Hiao. Shitbird. No one, madam. I haven't called in yet. I wanted to kill for my. I wanted to kill for myself. No one knows they're here. I swear it. She turns. She turns to her enforcer, Mr. Bao. Bao flints with the PDA in his meaty hands. He's telling the truth. No outgoing calls in this beer on his PDA. Very good, thank you, Bao. She nods at the cop. Thank you for your honesty. Oh, yeah, I suppose that's what would happen. I mean, there's no other way. In one smooth motion, Strangler Bao, I'm sorry, produces a silent pistol, fires it once into the policeman's head, and replaces it in his jacket. His face never changes expression. Looks like the trace can be just as efficient. I wanted. Well, yeah. This efficient thing. Chen takes a drag of a cigarette. Yes, my darling. She balances a cigarette on her shot glass, tips up some my young tails and began playing with them absently. It is clear our friend Raymond Black was up in something involving the walled city, something having to do with prosperity, and its executive council member wanted Raymond dead for it. She stacks tills one by one. Click, clack. Now they want you dead for it. Click. The plastic-faced man may show up on your door one day, too. She knocks the pile over and it clatters on the table loudly. I have a proposal for you, my sweet. A smile lights up on her dead blank eyes. Work for me. With Nightjaw and Gunshot dead, I find myself with two job openings. Fill them. I have need of enable assets here. Players unaffiliated with the trades who can take care of some of the more unusual business needed about town. You're proven yourselves resourceful, and you have no existing connectings here that can be a positive in this line of work. Shadowrunners, line of work sounds dangerous. Yeah, let's go with this one. Wu grunts. His jaw tightens, but he stays quiet. In exchange, I will keep you safe from pests like this one. She nods at the body at the floor. The pool of blood on the plastic wrap continues to widen. You will have a safe harbor here in my town, and as steady source of income. Let's hope so. She picks up a handful tiles again, and while you dip your toe into the waters of corporate espionage, organized crime, and clandestine mercenary action, I will employ my network to find the plastic-faced man to gather information about Raymond Black and gather where he has been, who he is talking to, who stood again from his death. I'm sorry, I was interrupted. Someone once again rushed into my room. Who stood to gain from his death. That what this prosperity could be. What's in it for you? You are putting out a lot of effort to help a pair of foreigners. Yeah, those replies are really stupid, because she just told us that she needs people which can handle stuff. So yeah, let's go with this one. Not foreigners, my sweets. Valued business executives. I need to learn more. I need to know who killed one of my citizens, and then order the cops to execute my team of Shadowrunners. Her voice drops and she becomes deadly serious. This is a brace. This brace this gauge of my power. Face this dictates it must be confronted, or I stand to lose everything. Ooh, yeah, mafia stuff. If you seem to be weak, no one's going to take you serious and stuff. How would this agreement work? I find the right jobs for you people, for people with your talents. You want what clients, what our clients cannot do for themselves. I take a finder's fee and a small percentage of your earnings. You make a lot of money on very quickly. It's all very civilized. She leans in. Work with me. Allow me to help you make money, let my network work for you, and help you find out what you have gotten yourselves into. Without my help, you won't last a day out here. You are completely out of your depth, I'm afraid. You need a partner. Kai Cheng will be your partner. Wu's hands go to his hips. He drops his hand and shakes it a little confused. I got wrapped my brain around this xenopath. Things are moving fast. There's a lot of a lot of process. A lot to process. Think I'm gonna give some freedom. You have to. Come on, Wu. You and me on the streets together again. I know. I get it. I just gotta reconcile this whole. He grips the back of his neck, squeezes out, rips his hand away. Ah, fuck it. I'm not a cop anymore. That guy is dead. He nods. The distinctions made. Decisions made. I'm in. What about you? I'm in too. I don't want to have anything. I'm in. This hit my Shadowrun. Yeah. No. Yeah, let's go this one. With that one. Raymond is alive. Is alive, I'm sure of it. I will run the shadows as long as Anti-Chang keeps up. I hope you don't hear how my cat is scratching the door. So, I will run the shadows as long as Anti-Chang keeps up her end of the bargain and help us figure out what really happened to him when I'm gonna find my father. When it's done, Heo is now open to you. Oh, we got the green light for the merchants. I suppose so. The gesture to a lieutenant who raises a finger to her ear and whispers into, yes, leave. I suppose that's that one. First order of business. Xenopath Hilarious and Duncan Wu don't exist anymore. You will need street names. Wu Sykes. Yeah, okay. I think I will think of something. Gobble rubs her cheek against the rat's a glint in her eyes. I think we have already gotten you you covered, Gancho. Okay. She turns to Isabel. Fits, doesn't it? Indeed. I knew that was gonna stick. It has stuck. Gobble, Isabel, we will handle this the same way we did with at your previous work. She did say nitro. Didn't say nitro. Okay. All the jobs I line up for you will be sent to your computer on the squad boat. Squad boat. She points at you. Got it. My computer? I'm not. Yeah, got it. Why him? It's a simple process of illumination. She points to the little decker. Isabel isn't the leader type. You got that right. She moves her finger to the oracle. As for Gobble, let's just say Gobble doesn't have a head for business. Gobbet, not Gobble. Okay, not my thing. Then she rests her finger on Wu, and then there's Gancho. She wiggles it. The jury's out. The jury's out on Mr. Gancho. Meaning? Her response is direct, straightforward. Meaning there's a lot going on with that head of yours right now, and I'm not sure I can trust you. I'm okay. You don't You're on. Nah. So I'm charged because I'm the best of the worst. Oh, my CG, don't put it that way. She opens her arms. You are the most equipped for the rule. She's making sense. You are the right person for this Xenopath. Okay then, guess I'm running the show. But he is Gancho. Who shakes his head, eyebrow raised. Gonna be weird calling you Xeno again. Haven't called you that since we were kids. Gobble looks from Isabel to Wood to you. I guess this is our new crew. Rat on her shoulders. Scurries to the top of her head for a better view. Welcome to the shadows, Xeno. Okay. I suppose Duncan will stay and watch the corpse for a while. I'm going to check out the merchant. I mean, this monk guy looked interesting, and I'm an adept, so I think those are almost the same. I won't spend any... Yeah, what about it? Oh, damn it. Yeah, let's... not. Busy. Don't I have those? I will grab that. Confirm, and then I'm going to... Ah yeah, I only have that one, so... Confirm. Show me more. So, let's go with that. And that. And I'm broke. Yeah. So, let's see what we have on the computer. On the screen. On the blackboard. Ooh, I can go down. Let's see the main villain of this game. But I don't think that my throat is ready for this one. So I would say... let's skip this one to the next episode. I wish you all the great things. Have a great day. See ya!